Did you guys see the interview on the courtesy of the Today Show with Michael Jordan? He was talking about Steph Curry, and this is what he had to say.
Would you keep the same four?
In a heartbeat. When I'm going in the trenches, I played against and with all these guys. I'm going with who I know. Every single night, that responsibility to go out there and represent greatness every single night.
So Steph Curry shouldn't be offended when he watches this.
I hope not. He's still a great player. Not a Hall of Famer yet, though. He's not.
I think he was asked, Michael, to have his five, who he would want with him, so his starting five. And then all of a sudden he drops the Steph Curry is not a Hall of Famer yet. And I went, If Steph Curry stopped playing today, Steph Curry's a Hall of Famer, of course. And Michael loves to tweak guys, but I don't know that. And the fact that you're still going to have to play against Steph Curry this year with that Charlotte unit you have, that ragtag unit that you have, maybe this is why Michael can't build a great team if he doesn't think Steph Curry's a Hall of Famer yet.
Who is on that team now that Kemba's gone? Is Kaminsky still there? Our guy?
I think so. They were trying to trade him. They just demoted him. Don't they have like Monk on that team or right?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Remember how excited I was
they have
draft day
Michael
about
Carter Williams Jr. the third.
Get out of here.
I think, is he still on that team?
There's a Zeller brother there somewhere.
Oh, there's got to be a Zeller brother. I don't know. Maybe they brought back Tyler Hansbrough. But yeah, Michael says Steph Curry is not a Hall of Famer yet. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. I was kind of surprised at that because you're the owner of a team and he's still playing. I'm going to guess Steph might. And he's from Charlotte. Maybe the fact that he is kind of punking him a little bit, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. But, Mike sounds serious at the very end. Not a Hall of Famer. Not yet. Yes,
he just doesn't seem like a guy that'd be a lot of fun to be around.
Mike?
Yeah. Could you imagine being his teammate and like the standards that he must have for sort of like your own worth? Holy moly.
Yeah. Probably tough to get a compliment from Mike, I'm guessing. Yeah. Those guys, Steve Kerr and John Paxson and, those guys.
Yeah, how often do you think he said, like, hey, nice play?
I'm going to assume that he probably said that once to John Paxson when he hit a big shot against the Suns and once to Steve Kerr when he hit a big shot against the Utah Jazz. Other than that, probably not a lot of compliments to go around. Yeah, Paul.
I wonder if Jordan thinks you being here is your compliment. Me having you on my team is your compliment. I'm being serious. I wonder if that's what a guy like him thinks. You being on my team is the compliment I'm giving you.
Yeah. That was surprising, though, because if you're looking at, like, who is a Hall of Famer now? Kevin Durant's Hall of Famer. Is James Harden a Hall of Famer now? Close, right? Giannis is not a Hall of Famer now. Klay Thompson, Hall of Famer? If Steph's not, then Klay isn't. And if Klay isn't, then Draymond Green isn't. Who else do you have that you would say they are absolutely positively a Hall of Famer?
Russell Westbrook yet?
Well, I kind of couple him in with James Harden. Is Chris Paul? Chris Paul is going to go into the Hall of Fame, and he hasn't had a better career than most of the guys I just mentioned. Yeah, McLovin.
I have a list of active leading scorers, but a lot of these guys LeBron, obviously.
LeBron, yes, absolute.
Vince Carter, it's kind of an exception.
Vince is a Hall of Famer. Is Anthony Davis a Hall of Famer yet? I'm going to say no.
Russell Westbrook's getting a lot of stats. His numbers are getting way up there already. He's played a little.
Is Damian Lillard a Hall of Famer? No. Because now I'm only going by what Michael Jordan's criteria is. And none of these guards get in. If Steph Curry doesn't get in, then James Harden's not a Hall of Famer. Russell Westbrook's not. Damian Lillard's not. Klay Thompson's not.
I know one who is. Detroit Piston forward Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
I saw him line up in preseason the other day. I thought you guys would like to know he's
not a Hall of Famer. Yes, Paul.
Sad news. Joe Johnson waived by the Pistons last night.
Last night?
I didn't want to bum you guys out.
Get out of here.
Joe Johnson.
He's 8th all-time in scoring in NBA
Driving
history.
a beige minivan, leaving the Pistons practice facility.
He didn't complain. He left quietly.
Are you so sure he's not a Hall of Famer, Dan? He is 8th all-time in scoring, and everyone around him is, well, not quite, but he's
Oh, he's a compiler. Is he the 8th leading scorer all time?
Yes, but then 9th is Jamal Crawford. So that goes, and then 10th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I messed up the stats. He's 8th
Active.
Active.
I was going to say, man.
But he's high up there. In
What
the
happened to my
all-time list.
NBA? Yeah,
No, I was wrong. Sorry.
Joe Johnson is Frank Gore. Frank Gore just has a little bit more recognizable name. They had 1 or 2 really good years, then a bunch of nice years for a long, 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 long time.
Yeah, probably a good comparison there. And Frank Gore's hasn't ruled out playing next year. Frank Gore's still playing. He had both shoulders and both knees done, and he's still playing at a reasonably high level.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.